Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a review of doodle.com. I actually found this art website through TikTok. The creator of the website has been making all these videos, TikTok videos promoting his website that he created. And the entire point of the website is for artists to get to draw directly on the website and post their artwork and give each other stars and comments, and it's just an art space and it's really cool. And I've been watching this guy's videos for like a couple weeks now, and I followed him and I like all his stuff. And I told him the other day, I said, man, I'm like always working, and if I'm not working, I'm sleeping, And I was like, when I get some free time, I'm gonna do a review of your website. And he was like, oh my gosh, that's great, I can't wait to watch it. And I was like, yeah, because I'm really interested. I was really excited, like I want to see what this thing's all about, So right out of the gate, when you get to doodle.com, you're going to want to log in, okay? And you can log in via your Google account. That's what I did, or you can, create a new login. It's super easy, straightforward, streamlined process. And then the first thing I did after I logged in and I created my profile, I wanted to just kind of scroll and see what other people had been drawing. And of course, to show it off to you guys, like not only how the website works, but I wanted to show off the artwork to y'all as well. So yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling and seeing what's up, and I gave a couple of stars out, and the more stars you give out and the more things you do on the website, you'll unlock other colored stars, and you'll also unlock achievements, which I thought was really cool. And you can also pay for a membership, and which unlocks other stuff as well. First critique right out of the gate, as far as our profiles go, I wish that we could upload a profile picture, whether it's a personal photo of yourself or a drawing you did or something. Everyone has the same profile picture, and I just thought it would be kind of nice to personalize it a little more. However, I really do like how simplistic this website is, it's kind of like straightforward and right to the point, and it doesn't oversaturate with too many details, not like the way Facebook or TikTok or Instagram does. It's just, hi, my name is Megorium. I'm an artist, a gamer. I like to read, boom, boom, boom. And then here's my art, And every time you make an artwork, it goes on your page. So eventually you can fill your own page up full of art. You can also click on other people's profiles and you can see all the art that they've posted as well. I noticed that more people are handing out stars rather than commenting on art. I did leave a comment on someone's art, called it beautiful, but I mean, I don't know, it would be kind of cool to see a little more engagement from people, like some compliments and some chatting. But I mean, it's still a newish website, so maybe that'll come with time. So then I dove into my first drawing, and before I got to drawing, I wanted to kind of check everything out. And it's a built-in software, like a downgraded Photoshop, and y'all know, like, I use Medibang when I'm drawing, and it's like a free version of Photoshop, so it doesn't have all the features that Photoshop has, but it's still a really good knockoff, like a really, really good free alternative. And so I like that he implemented some of these features. Like, there's different types of pens. You got your pen, you got your crayon, your marker, your airbrush, all this stuff. I was able to connect my tablet, and draw with my tablet, so that was really nice that I was able to do that. However, the pen pressure sensitivity was not registering, so everything is the same weighted solid line. One thing that I really liked was the use of patterns in your brushes. I thought that was really unique and different, and it allows you to really get creative. You can do like whole comic book scenes, you know, that whole thing was just really cool. You can get so many different textures and different variations of shading in your art pieces. I didn't actually use any of it for this particular art piece. I just kind of went with some simple cell shading. But yeah, and then my favorite brush for sketching was the paintbrush. And then another critique, I like that he added layers, but I didn't like that I couldn't move my layers up and down. You know, I didn't realize when I made my first sketch layer that when I went to create my second layer, I couldn't move my sketch layer under it. So when I did my line art layer, I was just kind of going in a little bit blind and tracing my sketch layer and hoping I hit it all, you know. I ended up using the crayon brush for my sketch layer. And then only because even though it's kind of gritty, I wasn't a fan of the jagged edges that came with the pen brush. And then I deleted my sketch layer, and then I went in with my color layer, and from that point forward I was like, okay, cool, my line art's on top, my color layer is on the bottom, we're good to go, you know. And I think that with a little more playing with it, you know, you'll get used to it and or how things work, and then, you know, drawing will become a little bit easier. But because I wasn't expecting that right out of the gate, not being able to move my layers up and down, I wasn't expecting it, so I did kind of mess up a little with that, but it turned out okay. It was fine, you know. Another critique is you have a crosshair when you're drawing and coloring. You can see the crosshair moving around. However, once you put your pen down, or if you're drawing with a mouse and you click your mouse, the crosshair goes away. And I hated that it did that. It made it kind of hard to see where I was coloring. And you do have the ability to zoom in when you scroll your mouse up and down. You can zoom in and out. However, there's no option for you to move your canvas around. So like when I'm in Medibang and I zoom in, I can hold my space bar down, click my mouse, and I can move my canvas around, you know. I would love for him to add something like that into it, because it would make coloring a whole lot easier, and zooming in and getting those finer details would be a little easier as well. Because you can only zoom in on one fixed point, you know. Another thing that I like that he has are these like pre-made templates. They're kind of like coloring book pages. You can pick from animals and landscapes. I thought that was pretty cool, especially for someone who just wants to color, or maybe they're just learning how to draw, and it gives them the ability to trace, so that they can get some practice in. However, there is an option where you can clear your canvas, and when you click on it, it does not clear away the template. And I could not figure out how to clear the template. I had to completely start a new canvas from scratch in order to get the template to go away. So I think adding a way to get rid of your template would be really nice as well. But I do like that they're available, you know. Overall, I thought it was a really great software program as for what it is, you know. I mean, it's not Photoshop, it's not Medibang, it's not, you know, it's not anything major. It's just a very simple drawing program, but I like the things that he has and implemented, and I do think with a little bit of tweaking it could just be a little more user friendly, you know, like I said, keeping the crosshair so that you can see where you're drawing, being able to adjust your layers up and down, and then being able to clear away the templates when you're not using them, and then adding that holding down the space bar and clicking to move your canvas around when you're zoomed in. those critiques would make it so much, it would take it to another level and make it so much more user-friendly. But yeah, as far as drawing and stuff goes, I think everything was great. I did notice, like with some of the brushes, like with the crayon brush, for example, the bigger you went with the brush, the more scattered the brush became. I wasn't too big a fan of the airbrush when I played with it. I'm sure, you know, the bigger it goes, the more darker it would become. And then even for the marker brush, it was pretty transparent, even though I had the opacity set like all the way up so that it should not have been as transparent as it was. So a little bit of tweaking on the brushes, I think, could do some good as well. As far as the picture that I drew, I went with Aloy from the new Lego Horizon Adventures game. I just started playing that the other day and I really love it. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Lego games. I've played the Indiana Jones one, barely. And I played a little bit of the Hogwarts one, barely. But I didn't like them, so I never really dove into Lego. However, when Christmas rolled around last year, I'm such a huge fan of the Horizon games, I ended up buying the Lego Horizon game. And this one has been so fun. It's absolutely stunning. The graphics are beautiful. The way the characters are all designed is amazing. I bought it for my Switch, and it runs awesome on the Switch. Like on my Switch 2, you know, is what I'm playing it on. It's perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong with this game. It's amazing. It's so addicting and fun. It's very like streamlined, you know. I wish there was just a little bit more breakable stuff, but other than that, like, it's a great time. I've been having so much fun with it. I love all the customization stuff that they have. Like, you can unlock things as you progress and level up. And they have like the Lego Ninjago costumes. They have the Lego City Builder one. And then there's like an amusement park one. And like, I unlocked this ice cream cone costume. So Aloy's just been running around looking like a blue sherbet ice cream, which absolutely cracks me up. Like, it's so silly. And I even love the cutscenes. Like, the Lego games are so freaking funny. Like, the way they talk, and I love Aloy in this game because, you know, in the main games she's so drab. Like, in the first game she was great. In the second game she was very like brooding, you know what I mean? Like, she had an attitude, and she became kind of unlikable. Like, she runs into her clone, like one of her clones in the game, in the second game, and she's mean to her. Like, stop being a bitch. Like, stop being mean, you know? Like, why are you being so hateful right now? Oh my gosh. But yeah, like, I wasn't a fan of her personality in the second game, but I still love the second game anyway, so I played it through to the end, you know. But in the Lego game, she's really silly and funny, and all the characters are really funny, and they really nail their personalities. Like, they take them to the next level, you know. Like, for example, Erend, like, he's kind of a meathead in the games, and they really like took that and ran with it. So he's just like way dumb in this game. Like, he's going on and on about food and donuts, and like, he's cracking me up, you know. Like, the game is great. If you haven't played it yet, you should totally get it. It's worth the money. It's so fun. And you can play co-op, like couch co-op. So I've been playing with Lucy, and it's a great game. She's 7, you know. It's great for her. She gets to run around and smash stuff. And I've got it on story mode, so we can just run through and kill everything without there being an issue. And she loves it. So yeah, I wanted to draw Aloy for my first drawing on doodle.com. And I'm going to have the website linked in the description of this video. So if you want to go draw, you can. Oh, another thing I liked about the website was once you go to submit your artwork, there's a little switch you can click for if it's not safe for work. So if you like to draw like naked peoples, you know, you can click that button, and so it has a not safe for work filter. So I liked that as well. Like it's keeping it safe for the littles, you know, the little kids, because there's going to be a lot of little kids on the website. And so that way, you know, they don't have to worry about being subjected to artwork that they shouldn't be seeing, you know. But it is a great alternative for your kids if you're wanting to, like, if they want to get into online drawing or digital art, you know. I think this website would be a great stepping stone for them, you know, especially for like someone like my kids. I don't want them messing with my Medibang. I don't want them messing up the settings that I have in it, you know, and then whenever I want to draw, everything's all messed up. Like that's happened before, and I've had to fix stuff, you know, so I don't have to worry about it with this. And I could let them draw on my account, and it's not a big deal. We can share it, so that's fine. So if y'all see something that looks good, probably I made it. If you see something that looks like a 7-year-old made it, it's because a 7-year-old made it. And that's what it is. But anyway, all right, well, I guess that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know if you go check out doodle.com in the comments. Let me know if you liked it. And I would love to see some of the artwork that y'all post on it. So yeah, let me know if you drew on there and what your name is, and I'll look for you and I'll go follow you. Okay, because you can follow each other on the website, which is really cool too. All right, well, y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.